Broadcasting live from an Airstream somewhere in Tornado Alley, bringing you the people, places, and stories from the Panhandle to the Red River. This is your Only in Oklahoma show.
And welcome to the show. Today we're discussing the 7 best attractions to visit in Oklahoma according to worldatlas.com. I'm Brett.
And I am Harley.
So my hard work has finally paid off.
Yeah, I don't know if I would qualify that as paying off.
I thought you were going to say qualifying it as hard work.
Well, I'm definitely going to say it's hard work.
My doctor will be concerned.
Yes, he will.
I'm going to be judging fair food. By the time this airs, it will be Wednesday, September the 10th. I will be judging fair food.
That is not when this airs.
I know, but by the time this airs, it will happen on that Wednesday. Like Wednesday, September the 10th, I will be judging fair food.
Yeah. Yes, you will. I don't know why you didn't just say on Wednesday, September 10th, I'll be judging fair food.
I forget how, this is kind of, I don't know, theater. Sometimes I feel like I look at these lights, I feel like I'm live on the air, waiting for the PD to kick the door in and go, "What are you doing?"
So are you excited?
I am.
What is the most exciting part of what are you most excited for?
I'm a purveyor. I'm a purist of the honey bun. They are doing a bacon honey bun.
I've made those before.
Now, but the question is, when I growing up as a convenience store connoisseur, honey bun to me has always been the oval shaped.
Yeah.
But is it going to be a cross between a sticky bun, you know what I mean, that's not quite a cinnamon roll,
right, and
a quasi? I don't know what to expect. I will see of the foods, there's a lot of sweet, not a whole hell of a lot of savory to try. Deep fried pecan pie, anybody?
I saw a video, not to steal your thunder.
No, it's fine.
I saw a video. Somebody made a pecan pie from a recipe that was pre-Cairo syrup.
Oh, really?
Dude, it looks amazing.
Pre-Cairo syrup, so that would be probably when?
I don't know, 1920s or something. But it's like a cream, almost like an egg cream custard kind of filling.
Really?
Yeah.
Oh, man. There's a guy that I follow. I haven't seen his videos in a while, and maybe it's because my For You page has been mainly
for somebody else.
Well, for somebody else in seasonal depression right now. Like my For You page on TikTok has 3 seasons: sad, meh, and what? Kung Fu movies. Like, it's just this weird. But anyway, his specialty is he makes there's 2 guys. One guy makes recipes from like the where it's literally gum. Like we're going to make an old-fashioned gum it's just out of just bare bone stuff. And it turns out pretty good. Like life before 20 ingredient casserole or 20 ingredient wasn't bad.
Yeah.
Our grandparents lived a long life on 6 sticks of butter with every meal.
Yeah.
But then there's another guy that does his specialty is doing like classic sandwiches from like the 1930s.
I feel like
simplicity.
As a 50-year-old man, I've tried every variation of sandwiches. Like there's nothing that you can put on 2 pieces of bread that I haven't done,
either out of necessity or like
trial and error.
Yeah.
No, this sounds good.
Well, what's your
Captain Crunch?
What's your go-to sandwich?
I don't have a go-to sandwich. I don't like eating sandwiches.
I don't either.
But when I was younger, everything was a sandwich.
Everything was a sandwich.
Spaghetti sandwich.
Meatloaf sandwich.
Meatloaf sandwich. I still love a meatloaf
A
sandwich.
spaghetti sandwich, though,
Yeah.
on cheap ass
Bread and butter.
I don't need, bread and butter. I don't need it on a brioche toasted lightly. We're not putting cheese on it and putting it underneath the broiler. It's straight up cold ass. It's got to be cold, right?
Yeah.
Cold spaghetti, butter bread, cheap Wonder Bread shit.
And Kraft Parmesan cheese.
Dude, I'm serious, man.
Yeah. No, I agree with you.
The ash of Parmesan, it's the best. But yeah, I'm looking forward to tasting the foods. It's not the first time I've been in talks with the fair.
Mm-hmm.
Last year, I missed the cut and the scheduling. My job just wasn't conducive to me doing that kind of thing.
Right.
I told my boss, James, I was like, hey, man, what can we do on the schedule? I've got this. He goes, man, it's easy. We'll figure it out. That's what I like about where I'm working now.
Yeah. Is
everybody knows that Brett is, everybody jokingly says, the TikTok star, because other stores know who I am even. They don't know me. But they're super cool and super flexible with me doing stuff because I don't want to be the guy that's like, hey, sorry, I'm going to call out sick. And then I post a video like 2 days later of me eating myself into a coma. But super excited about getting to do this. And then you and I kind of moving down the schedule in a couple weeks. You and I are going to be doing the rib burn at Nakoma Park Founders Day.
Mm-hmm.
Dude, knuckle bump, right? There we go.
I'm going to say, bro, between the two of us, though, you are the dumpster panda.
I am.
You eat some stuff where I'm like, dude, I couldn't keep up with you. Like, I got to make videos about.
Listen, I made a video. I finally have a video where it missed. I went to a convenient. Okay, when we had the studio up on MacArthur.
Yeah.
Not the high rise. We'll call it the high rise studio.
Yeah, back in the day.
Listen, we had our own taco
when we were
truck.
being courted by the Travel Channel. Yeah.
Yeah, and we didn't know if is the ceiling leaking or is that blood. I don't know.
I think it was rat urine.
Rat urine. Those were the dog days, but we felt like we were pretty cool. The rent was $200 a month, whatever. Anyway, so the convenience store that's on the corner of 10th and MacArthur, across from what has been like the musical chairs of strip joints. It's literally been 100 different strip joints.
I know what you're talking about.
Big sign up front says catfish, ribs, chicken.
Okay.
I finally broke down.
Mm-mm.
And I was like,
don't do it to me.
I went down, got about halfway down MacArthur to almost home free, cross Reno. I was like, you know what? When in Rome. So I turned around. I went back to this place, and I will say this about their fried, because I was like, fried burritos are fried burrito. Not at this place. You ever watch? You probably don't, because your For You page isn't like mine, or your algorithm's more positive. You ever seen a dead body when it lays on its back and the blood pools? It naturally pools to the.
Okay.
That's what the side of this burrito looked like.
Cool.
I took 2 bites because I had to. And then I had a piece of fried chicken. Like, I was just literally thinking to myself, well, if it's my time to go, then it's my time to go. The end of the video, all I say is, don't come get it. But it will. I will have a video up soon.
All right.
But yeah, we're busy. We've got a lot. We've been doing a lot.
We have, and this week we're doing something a little bit different for the show.
Yeah.
So I'm hoping, we've been juggling a whole lot of chainsaws and sharp axes. I'm hoping this doesn't end up cutting off an extremity.
Well, hell, we've been doing interviews pretty regularly for the last couple months.
We have an interview scheduled next week. Maybe my hat might give you a hint as to what we're going to be talking about.
We're going to be walking like an Egyptian?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. Well, in the meantime, I did a video not long ago with our friends over at World Atlas, where they talked about, what was it, the 8 most charming. I like worldatlas.com because they don't do top 10. They did top 8 charming towns in Oklahoma, and now we're talking 7 best attractions to visit in Oklahoma. That's kind of, I like the kind of wonky top 10 or top 8s, top 7s that they do.
My only issue with groups like World Atlas, and there are a few others, only in your state, stuff like that.
Yeah, they're worse.
My only issue is they just scrape the internet to get.
I agree.
Yes,
I do think they got it right. Did you expect Medicine Park? I'm just using the last one we did, the last video I did. Did you expect Medicine Park to not be number 1?
No.
There were a lot of people that thought they got the rest of them wrong. Not a lot of complaints about Medicine Park, but there was a couple of questions as to why Del City wasn't on there as most charming towns in Oklahoma. Somebody did that. What about Del City? I really think they were trolling us, but I'm going to investigate Del City a little more. I want to see. I need to find the charm because I've yet.
The last time I really spent any time in Del City, I mean like real time, not just drive-by time, I was in my teens.
I went to broadcasting school at American
we
Broadcast.
Recorded an episode of the show one time.
And I got in trouble because we left some trash in the studio. But that was the longest length of time I've ever stayed in. I was banned from a Walls Bargain Center in Del City.
I used to love Walls Bargain Center.
Dude, Walls Bargain Center was the shit. They were what Ross wishes they were.
Dude, I'm telling you, any place where you can go in and find a smoking hot deal on a shovel, and pants and shoes,
Didn't
and canned beans.
You could buy skateboard decks there.
You could at one point in time.
At one point, you could buy skateboard decks, but it depends on there had to be a community that was destroyed by a hurricane to get the cool stuff, Yeah.
This boat sunk 3 feet off
everything's got flood damage on it. So you got to be.
Everything smells like salt water.
You're not wearing it to church, but it's not bad either. But I mean, I don't know. I guess we'll have to see what World Atlas has to offer with their 7 best. But.
Well, okay, so the story that we're talking about today is World Atlas's 7 best attractions to visit in Oklahoma. They have something to say about Oklahoma. They said World Atlas They said that Oklahoma is a place where rich history meets vibrant culture and stunning natural beauty, all wrapped up in a welcoming atmosphere that invites you to explore. Whether you're following the iconic Route 66, stepping back in the spirit of the Old West, or escaping into peaceful forests and sparkling lakes, Oklahoma has something for everyone.
Listen, if I know anything about AI, that's AI wrote that. That's ChatGPT. There's not a I'm not saying they got it wrong, but when I hear it, I can hear every video we watch that's Oklahoma, a place of rich history meets vibrant culture, and they show I don't know, kids jumping off playground equipment as they're melting because the AI is so bad.
I think that there are a lot of people who write and they have their thesaurus at the ready nonstop. When you start using a lot of really descriptive words, I feel like you're probably overdoing it for sure.
Oh, yeah, 100%.
But the first on their list of the top 7 best attractions to visit in Oklahoma, Oklahoma Route 66 Museum.
Got no issue with that. I think it minimum needs to be in the top 5. It's a great museum.
It
You've
is a great
been
museum.
there.
Yeah.
People come from near, far, wherever you are. They come to the Oklahoma Route 66 Museum. They've got a guest book that you can sign while you're there. Cool gift shop, stuff like that. Yeah, 100%.
Well, they start off by saying that if you want to experience Oklahoma's piece of the legendary Mother Road, the Oklahoma Route 66 Museum in Clinton is a must stop. I don't disagree with that.
Yeah, I don't.
If you're interested in Route 66,
it's the premier. It is the museum, and then go play some. Don't they have the? Where's the putt course at? That new one is it in Clinton or Elk City?
I think that's Elk City.
Okay, but hey, you're headed that way anyway.
They do have the indoor water park though.
Dude, that place is cool.
Took my son there.
Yeah.
I think he was 16, 17 years old. He had a blast.
I took Tara. She was pregnant with Carson, and she just floated around the lazy Ritter. The lazy Ritter. Rest in peace, John Ritter. And she had a blast for what you could do on your ass. You know what I mean? I mean, but it's a nice little indoor situation there.
But the Route 66 Museum is run by the Oklahoma Historical Society. It's been open since the mid-90s, and they really do pay attention to the details. Every room has a different theme. They've got displays on all sorts of stuff, from road travel to diners to roadside motels to hitchhiking even. I think my favorite part of the Oklahoma Route 66 Museum, though, has got to be the gift shop.
Yeah, they've got a super cool gift shop. Like anything, obviously, anything that you could dream of having the logo of Route 66 on is in that gift shop.
Well, they also have a whole lot of Oklahoma themed things, a lot of Route 66 themed, like tchotchkes and collectibles. And, you know, I've got a few different categories that I have to touch base on whenever I go to any place new.
Coffee cups has got to be at the
coffee
top.
Mugs, magnets, and stickers.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
My first experience with Route 66, before I even knew where it was, as a kid, I thought it was in California because there was a classic, I want to say 1960s TV show called Route 66.
Mm-hmm.
And I would watch it on Nick at Night, like after Dobie Gillis or something like that. So when I was way older when I realized that Route 66, like a big part of Route 66 went through Oklahoma. And then when, oh my God, Paul McCartney came through and drove some of it. Mm-hmm. Like it's a big, again, for those playing along at home that don't think anything about it, we have the longest continuous strip of Route 66. People come literally from all over the world to drive that
from Chicago to LA.
Yeah. So the fact that there's a museum here is even better.
It is. It's easy to find. It's right off of I-40 at West Gary Boulevard in Clinton, Oklahoma. But I agree with World Atlas on this one. They should definitely be in the top places to visit while you're in Oklahoma.
And I'm going to give some, and we'll probably do it again, but I'm going to give a lot of credit to what's going on with Route 66 to Lieutenant Governor. They've been moving a lot of dirt.
Oh, yeah.
In the last 4 or 5 years. And especially with that centennial coming up. Is it next year?
Mm-hmm.
May, as a matter of fact. So when they're going to have the Mother Road birthday party. If you get a chance, you need to head out to Clinton. There's tons of stuff to do, great food. Check out the museum, for sure.
So next up on the list is the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum.
You can't make a list. I don't really think you can make a top places to visit in Oklahoma list without putting the Cowboy. I call it the what did we grow up calling it? It was the
Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Yeah.
because National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, it's a mouthful. So Cowboy Hall of Fame was always one of my favorite trips on the school field trip list.
Yeah.
That and the Harn Homestead. For some reason, I liked the zoo, but I really liked the cool history stuff. And I see, again, National Cowboy Western Museum deserves to be on this list. It's another one that people come from all over. They induct celebrities into the Hall of Fame. It seems like it's like on a regular basis. Kurt Russell's in there, Kevin Costner, George Strait, to name a few. Like, it's a big deal.
I think it is. I think it should probably be a bigger deal.
Yeah, I do too.
When they induct people into the Hall of Fame. But they do a really good job of capturing kind of the
essence of the West.
Like the grit, the hard work, the sweat. You kind of see that in every aspect of the museum.
Yeah.
But they've got galleries with tons of artwork. They've got some gorgeous gardens outside. They have a lot of stuff for children to do. They have a lot of rotating exhibits or temporary exhibits, special events, and educational programming. Our educational programs. There's a lot to do there. I think you could spend weeks there.
I remember they probably still have it. You could get the little, in the gift shop, they had the little bags of gold, but it was gum, but it looked like little gold nuggets. I just always thought it was cool. They had the area. They may not have, I haven't been in years. They may have grown up a lot, but you used to be able to go in there and they had like the mining section and they had the sound effects of like the picks hitting the rock and stuff like that. I personally, I'm a horror movie fan. But my favorite genre of movie, and not only movie, but history, is Western history. I love to listen to stories. My grandpa read Louis L'Amour. He also had stories about Jesse, my great-grandmother living down the street from the James boys. So growing up, listening to him tell stories and, watching Lonesome Dove for the first time, this is probably my favorite place to go that I don't go to near enough.
Right.
I love the Cowboy Hall of Fame. I mean, that's what I call it. I'll just call it the Cowboy Hall of Fame.
Yeah, I think it definitely belongs on the list. I don't know if this is supposed to be ordered or not. They didn't specifically call that out. But the Cowboy Hall of Fame, or the National Cowboy and Western Heritage Museum, I like Cowboy Hall of Fame better. You're right.
I do too.
Northeast 63rd Street in Oklahoma City.
Yeah.
Definitely worth a visit. Next up on their list is the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum.
No, I'm going to take some umbrage.
Why?
Are these in any particular order?
No.
I think if you're not doing particular order, I do think that the Memorial Museum should be. It just feels like it's at the bottom of the pack for some reason. I don't know. I think it should be the cherry on top.
The star of the show.
The star of the show.
Final selection.
Yeah, the final selection. But anyway.
According to World Atlas, the Oklahoma City National Memorial and Museum is a powerful place to visit in Oklahoma City as it honors the lives lost and forever remembers the tragedy of the 1995 bombing.
I have never been to the museum.
We've been to the museum.
No, we've been to the grounds.
Oh, we've been to the memorial. You didn't go inside.
We didn't go inside.
Okay.
I can't go inside. And the reason for me is I remember where I was the day it happened. I remember how it made me feel. And I'm just somebody that you can say what you want. I'm an energy person, and there's such a feeling of profound loss. It's enough. It's enough to be on the grounds. It's enough to be by the reflecting pool and see the survivor's tree and see where the playground was and know all that. I don't need to relive that. I watched it in real time.
Mm-hmm.
So for me, it's just almost too much.
I agree with that. I felt guilty for a long time. I was working nights at the time, and I got home from work, and I heard the bomb go off, and I thought it was thunder, and I was thinking I was going to get a good sleep because it was going to rain.
Yeah.
Yeah, I felt guilty for having that thought because I didn't know. I thought it was thunder.
Yeah, I was in drama class when that happened, and I remember my mom picking me up from school because it was kind of a weird situation where I think we got let out early because we still didn't know what happened exactly, and I just remember hearing about the kids at the Y and just crying and going, "What about the kids?" Yeah, I think it's great to visit. People come from literally around the world. And every year, Bill Clinton has come back every year for the anniversary to come and speak because, obviously that was his biggest, Elvis had the 68 comeback special. Clinton had the OKC bombing. So I think that was his highlight for his presidency, and he's came back ever since. But for me, it's enough to just be on the grounds, but I do think it deserves to be on the list for sure.
Oh, for sure. And it's emotional, just being on the grounds. The 168 chairs.
It's so eerily
next to the reflecting pool.
Well, and when you're there, you don't. It's almost like an unspoken rule. You don't talk a lot. So there's this eerie quiet and the placid water of the reflecting pool. And there's just because you're still surrounded by structure, there's not a lot of you don't have a lot of noise pollution from passersby. And it's not really a hustle and bustle area, especially because we went in the morning. So it wasn't it was business as usual. It's just a heavy, it's a heavy feeling.
I agree with that. But if you're going through the list, 620 North Harvey Avenue in Oklahoma City, be emotionally prepared for that one, I would say.
Yeah.
Next up on their list, though, Beavers Bend State Park.
That's a long... we went from OKC Metro, basically, Clinton, to hitting the Metro, and then southeastern Oklahoma. Yeah, Broken Bow. That's down there. Hochatown area? Yes, sir.
So according to World Atlas, Beavers Bend State Park is a peaceful escape surrounded by pine forest at the foothills of the Kiamichi and Wichita National Forest.
It is simply gorgeous down there.
It is, and there's too much to try to describe the area.
Oh, yeah.
But if Broken Bow and Hochatown, they're just gorgeous spots. But if you are looking for a place to hunt or hike, fish, canoe, either on the lake or the river, they've got the scenic train rides, horseback riding, and then, dude, there are a billion cabins in the area, and every one of them has something that the others don't, and they're all exceptional.
And if you're shameless plug here, but if you're looking for a cabin, reach out to Jamie Stinton. She's our buddy. She does Broken Bow Travel Sisters, Broken Bow Travel Cabins on TikTok. So slip over there and see what they have to offer. But Beavers Bend, it's one of my favorite places to visit that I don't visit near enough.
For sure. Well, coming up after the break, we've got the final 3 in the awesome list that World Atlas has put together, and we will get to all of that right after this.
So we had a rather spirited conversation with Robert, Heather, and company about Thinkability Cafe.
Yeah.
Dude, they really put a show on up there.
They do. I'm super impressed with the fact that they do as much as they can from the local farmers.
Yeah.
As far as their product.
Mm-hmm.
But Thinkability is a private, not-for-profit agency that promotes independent living skills by providing community support for people of all ages with developmental disabilities. Dude, I'm shocked every time I see anything, a post from Thinkability Cafe their garden cafe come across.
Mm-hmm.
They do soups and salads and sandwiches, which sounds basic.
It should be, but it's not.
That's a deceptive description.
It is very deceptive.
Every single day, their special is a work of art.
If a picture is worth 1,000 words, then theirs is worth a lot of words. That was dumb. I mean, but we're keeping it in.
Honestly, if you like food,
okay, that's most.
No, if you are a foodie,
if you like food, I liked it better when you said
if you like food, if you like food, you have to follow their social media, dude. I'm telling you, every day they come.
If you like pretty food, we talked about sandwiches.
Yeah,
we don't eat sandwiches, but damn if they don't have some good looking sandwiches.
Every single thing that they put out looks like artwork.
Since 1982, Thinkability's been doing stuff in Duncan.
Their latest thing is a watermelon bloom salad.
That's not fair. It's not fair.
Dude, it has flowers and a butterfly on it.
Listen, I know restaurants that claim to be good restaurants that show you a picture of their chef salad and call it their chef salad special. Come in and get it. Get a chef salad and a soda for $2.
I'm being serious.
No,
it looks like artwork every time. But we were talking about sandwiches and how we've tried everything.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, Brett.
Okay.
Have you ever tried to make an orchard panini, which is a golden apple, sharp cheddar, crispy bacon, balsamic onion jam on fresh grilled sourdough? Come on.
I wish they kept our schedule. We would already have eaten there.
We would have eaten there every single
chance we could get.
Yeah. But for sure, if you are interested in helping a great cause, check out their website, or better yet, swing down 805 West Main in Duncan Monday through Friday, 11 a.m. to 2 p.m. and check out Thinkability Garden Cafe in person. Cruising on to number 5 on the list.
Why did I touch the screen like it's touchscreen? Like we have that kind of money.
From World Atlas, the Philbrook.
Yeah.
In Tulsa, Oklahoma.
Is it haunted?
It's gotta be haunted. It's too cool not to be haunted.
Every picture you see, one of the most famous photos you see, is always from the back, showing the
garden.
The garden.
Yeah.
The place is freaking gorgeous.
It is. According to World Atlas, they say the Philbrook Museum of Art is a true treasure and one of the city's most cherished spots.
I don't doubt it. It's gorgeous. It has, I mean, it was a house at one point.
It was the home of oil man Wade Phillips. It is a gorgeous Italian Renaissance style villa. It's on 25 acres of meticulously landscaped gardens. Dude, I could just live in their garden.
I could live in that house, but there would be some rooms that were cleaner than others. The one, can you imagine living in a house that size, period?
Okay, I get it. The house is pretty. It's got a lot of cool art in it.
And it's haunted.
But kiss my butt.
I would
rather live outside. That 25 acres is living art. Every bit, every tree, every blade of grass, every bush and flower is meticulously designed and put in the perfect spot every time.
I feel like I would be underdressed just visiting a place like this.
Oh, yeah. No, I think the only an okay tie-dye t-shirt is probably not going to be the uniform of choice.
I would have to take my hat off when I went inside. It's just too, it says it in the, once an elegant home. Now it's an elegant museum. There's nothing that's elegant about a bull in a china cabinet. I am that bull, and that is the china cabinet.
I think the phrase is bull in a china shop.
Is it?
Not a china cabinet. I don't know if you can fit a bull in a china cabinet.
No, but I would try because of my ingenuity. But
outside of the art, though.
Wait a second. It is bull in a china
shop.
I've been saying bull in a china cabinet this whole time.
50 years.
And that's probably what people are saying. You're not a bull in a china cabinet. Because it's not possible. They
not a thing.
They didn't want to tell me that I'm a bull in a china shop. Damn it. Go ahead. Continue.
Aside from the gorgeous landscaping, the art, the European paintings, the Native American art, they have nature walks. They do story time for kids. They have fish feeding, garden explorations, wine clubs, lectures, meditation sessions, and even sunset yoga classes.
Aww.
I'm never going to do a sunset yoga class, but I'll walk the hell out of those grounds.
Dude, it's beautiful.
The hidden trails, it's gorgeous.
I think I think I've seen some people get like engagement photos there. Graduate. I mean, you can also do that as well.
Just go take a photo.
Yeah. The Philbrook. Go see it.
Yeah, if you're interested, it is 2727 South Rockford Road in Tulsa, Oklahoma.
I literally, the minute I read Rockford, I started hearing the freaking Rockford
James
Files.
Garner.
The Rockford Files theme.
Yeah.
God, I need to get out more.
Number 6 on the list, though. Oklahoma City Zoo.
Okay. So I'm going to say it.
Go ahead.
I don't like the zoo.
You don't like our zoo?
Mm-mm.
Why?
It's going to be a controversial take.
Yeah.
I don't like to see animals in captivity.
Okay.
It's tough for me. I don't mind haunting the zoo. I understand the preservation of wildlife and that. I just don't like seeing animals in captivity. I'm not going to throw blood on people as they walk in. That's not what this is about. You're looking at me like, no way.
I don't
take
know.
umbrage with that?
I mean, a lot of the animals in the zoos
Are happy?
No. Well,
Have you not seen Madagascar where the lion gets out and he don't know how to lion? Or wait, you remember the bit by Cat Williams about the tiger that forgets how to tiger until somebody crawls over the fence and they remember how to be a tiger again? That I've seen too many videos.
Okay, you've completely just driven us off the rails.
We're supposed to be talking about how the zoo is in the top 7.
Okay, so according to World Atlas, the Oklahoma City Zoo is a wonderful place to explore the animal kingdom without leaving town.
Yeah.
I don't disagree with that.
Well, yeah, there's animals there.
They have over 2,000 animals.
Okay.
I like the design of the Oklahoma City Zoo.
I don't like I miss Monkey Island.
I do miss Monkey Island, but the design where you have the opportunity to be much closer to the animals than I feel like you do at other zoos.
So I will say this. When I was a much younger lad, I liked walking to the pachyderm house, and I have an odd
You like the
take.
smell of
Yes!
elephant shit.
Yes.
That is weird.
Because you leave the pachyderm house and
I
then you
knew-
immediately go to the
How did I know that you like the smell of elephant poop?
I love the smell of elephant poop, hippopotamus poop, rhinoceros poop.
That
I don't know
explains a lot
why.
of your food choices.
It's I'm not going to put it up there top 10 with like burning pine cones and like campfire, but it's a smell.
That's
like
interesting.
If you wafted it my way right now, I would think about the zoo. And then I would think about going around to the plastic molding toy. That smell. Yeah. Give me elephant doo-doo and give me
melting plastic,
and I am in heaven, man.
Do they still do the animal molds? I know they started doing the pennies, but I haven't seen the molds.
They still do those. But I think they've retconned them to where it's, or like modified them to where it's like new, kind of a, what do they call that when they take something old and make it kind of postmodernized it where it still kind of looks, it has the same patina. It looks like the thing, but it's like a newer tech. I don't know what it is. But yeah, I think they still have them. Somebody out there could tell us if they don't or they do. But I think I remember seeing them.
Some of the things that I think I really like for the kids, feeding the animals, the camel rides.
Yeah, but they let you feed the lamest animals.
Well, what do you think?
Let's go feed a goat. Okay.
Hold out this piece of meat for this tiger.
No.
Yeah.
No. I want to be in the cat safari. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Now, I will say it's the safer of the zoos. Like you some of these big zoos where, do you remember the famous, like, it was probably one of the first viral videos of the kid that fell into the gorilla enclosure and the gorilla like rescues it and is like, nope, my baby.
Yeah.
Parents like that deserve to be beaten.
Well,
so their kids don't get eaten. Just saying.
I think,
and bring back the harpy owls. Why did they take those away?
I did like those, and I liked the feces throwing monkeys, and I don't feel like they have those anymore. I think they got rid of those guys.
I've never smelt chimpanzee scat before.
You probably would like it.
One quick story, and we can move on to the next one. Years ago, I went with the old ex. We went to the zoo, and one of the funniest things that's ever happened when they had the harpy exhibit, you know, and they bring the rabbits in there. And I remember there was a family over here, and we were watching. We knew what was happening. I feel like everybody kind of knew what was going on. And this one girl goes, "What he eating?" Like, it's clearly a rabbit. Girl, what he eating? That's my funny zoo story.
That's funny. So moving on, the last one on the list. This is one that I'm not 100% sure that I could say top 7 because I know of so many other.
Yeah, Brickopolis. Sorry, I spoiled it. It's Brickopolis. I don't think it deserves to be on that list. There's too many. There's heavy hitters.
Yeah, I mean, I'm not taking anything away from Brickopolis.
Yeah,
but you're not in the same category as.
You don't pack the lunch of the Oklahoma City Memorial Museum or the Cowboy History and Science Museum. And where is the science? Where is the Omniplex at?
Yeah.
All right.
So according to World Atlas, if you're looking for a place where fun rules the day, Brickopolis in Oklahoma City's Bricktown district is the spot.
I do not agree with this. I've never been, but I'm just reading it going, okay, cool. So it's
mini golf, laser tag, arcade games.
I mean, it's OKC Chuck E. Cheese. I mean, come on. It doesn't. People are like, man, you need to try Brickopolis. No. This doesn't sound fun at all. I guess I'm just a boring, you know.
I mean, location-wise, it's in a good spot.
I'm picky. I put the anal in canal because I'm very anal about my fun. This isn't it. It's not Brickopolis. I have more fun in a museum. Why couldn't the Omniplex be here and not Brickopolis?
Again, I'm not a super fan of these national groups that do these, top whatevers in Oklahoma because they don't really have boots on the ground.
Yeah.
They did a Google search. This had a 4.7 stars on Yelp or whatever. And they're like, there you go. Number 7.
No. I mean, for Christ's sake, the zoo used to have, remember the pirate ship with the dang monkeys in the middle of we went from that to this.
Yes.
Yeah. I don't have anything to say. I mean, you've described, it's so unpopular. I mean, go through the list. There's literally a sentence. If you're looking for a place where fun rules the day, Brickopolis and OKC Bricktown District is the spot. And that's a quote.
Mm-hmm.
It literally jumps right into the shit you can do.
Yeah. Well, I definitely want I want feedback on the list. I think there are probably 20 other places that I would put in Brickopolis's spot.
I agree. It's like putting main event on the list. We went from talking about cabins and Hochatown, world-class museums, to Brickopolis. We're never doing a World Atlas list again unless we're roasting the shit out of it. This is preposterous. I guarantee this is how Brickopolis made the World Atlas list. Dude, come on, we're gonna miss the ice skating. I guess got to do this one last little thing for Oklahoma City real quick. Man, come on, just make something up. All right, cool. Hang on, cut, paste, cool. There was no thought process, but it's not the top of the list. It doesn't even deserve to be at the bottom of the list. This is why I hate World Atlas.
See, I don't have anything against Brickopolis, but I agree with you. The gravitas of the other people in this list just makes this one seem like it's a paid sponsor.
I do feel like, if we're going down the list, and let's just go back through real quick. There ain't just a whole hell of a lot to do for kids.
Well, this isn't a kid spot either.
I get it, but let's be real. Someone out there is going, we're headed to Oklahoma. Let's see what's out there. Well, we always like to look at the World Atlas lists. Somebody is planning their itinerary around this. So there's not really, there's some heavy hitters and there's some heavy. If you're coming west to east, stop at Route 66 Museum. If you're in the metro and you're looking for you got some downtime, check out the Cowboy Museum and slip over to the zoo.
Mm-hmm.
They're a pretty good proximity, 3 miles apart or less. Beavers Bend, okay, cool. There's a lot of stuff to do in Beavers Bend. There's all kinds of shit down there. But then it's like, I get it. You need something fun.
I don't even think it was that, dude. I literally think it's either a paid sponsor or it's just Yelp. Give me the 7 most popular on Yelp things that are, bigger than an Allsup's burrito.
Yeah, sorry, I slipped down into the feedback, Robert.
All right. So we'll just bump right into the feedback because you like to skip ahead.
Oh,
so we do have some feedback in reference to from YouTube in reference to the places that we visit.
Yeah.
Robert Plummer 9487 said you guys need to venture further away than 30 miles from home. Now, I'm just going to say Elgin is further than 30 miles away from Moore.
Medicine Park
is further than 30 miles away from Moore.
Durant
is further than 30 miles from anything.
Idabel.
Idabel may as well be on the dark side of the moon.
I'm naming some off here. Skiatook.
We go all over. Do we do more in the Oklahoma City metro area? Yes, because we are in the Oklahoma City metro area more.
Just turn me loose. Just tell me when. Tell me when.
Be nice, but go ahead.
Listen, Bobby. Listen, Bob, as your mom likes to refer to you as Robert. We're out here doing the Lord's work. But I'll tell you what. It ain't cheap doing what we do, kids.
That's how I replied.
It ain't cheap.
I replied. I said, it's not cheap doing what we do.
Because literally, I don't know how many times and ways you got to slice it. We have, we have real jobs.
Mm-hmm.
Unfortunately, it's the old doing what we got to do so we can do what we want to do, and doing what we want to do is hard as hell. Because you got softball. It could be one day I'm talking to you, where you headed? Sulphur. The next time, where you headed? El Reno.
Yeah.
I've got small kids. Not that it makes, and I'm trying to make. Listen, you're the only person, Robert, that's complaining about it. You're telling us that we need to venture far. Well, okay, but you're telling us we need to venture farther than 30 miles from the house. Tell us where to go. If you tell us where to go, we'll go.
So I agree with Robert that we do need to venture further than 30 miles.
You're damn straight.
But we do. It's just
not in
the frequency
is
not going to be there unless we're doing this full time.
But here's the thing. Let's wind the clocks back a year, as the Joker would say. We're doing a hell of a lot more now than we've ever done with this show.
Yeah, we are.
And at the end of the day, it's because of you all.
Mm-hmm.
Because if we're not hearing, listen, Robert, we appreciate your feedback. We appreciate the good stuff, the good, the bad, the ugly, because that's what keeps. I hate this, so corny. That's what keeps us doing it.
Yeah.
But boy, howdy, man! If we had a financier, you'd be asking why we don't cover Oklahoma City.
True.
I mean, honestly.
Yeah.
Because we'd be either living in an Airstream in Tornado Alley somewhere, like we talk about in the opening.
Yeah.
We'd be at a skyrise studio. I doubt it. Or we'd be in some cabin or a damn campsite somewhere.
Yeah.
That leads me to the next thing. God, I hope you guys actually listen to this show, because, man, we're really trying to put some stuff out there for y'all. I'm really looking forward to some things that we're working on, but we need your help too. I don't want the money from Grubs. I don't want Grubs paying me to do stuff. We don't want the people we're representing, because nobody asks us. Yes, they invite us to come do things.
Yes.
Sure. But we're not asking for free food. We're not asking for them to pay for it. What we want is a company or a business
that wants to get in front of the 2 million people that we've reached this year.
2 million people this year we've reached. If you know someone that has a company that would love to be a part of that, I promise you, as God is my witness, at 7:34 on Wednesday night, it will be the best value they've ever spent. You think you can't afford advertising? Think again. Like, for real.
I agree with you.
So if you know somebody, if you want something, come get it. We're ready for it. It's the Only OK show. New stuff all the time. New content every time we turn around. We're trying something new, doing something new just for you, by you. I'm Brett.
I'm Harley, and we're out of here.
Peace.